long. But we were talking about ledge, and here we have Palutena against Bowser.
This seems like, yeah, the ledge, the matchup. I've been ledge checked a lot by Hydra, but wow, already starting off with a very nice string on the platform. Doesn't quite finish it off, but 34% and climbing.
Yeah, really putting it onto him, and there we have it. mReed is kind of jumping quite a bit as Bowser, which you don't usually expect. Not only in this matchup where like the air is Palutena's main domain, but also with just your big body. But hey, I mean that works. So you know, first damage, down B, let's go.
I mean, hey, you know, some of these bad options, quote unquote, could be so bad that your opponent's not like even thinking about them, and you can catch them off guard. And that was some great conversions coming off from mReed. Or is it Mr. Reed? I couldn't quite read that. But wow.
Yeah, I think it's just an mReed.
mReed, okay.
But hey, and he ends up taking the first stock with that get-up attack, kind of going back to Smash 4's. Yet again, the Bowser bomb works, kind of. But I like what you mentioned there prior. Like sometimes if you just go for something, it can only, and it works. It worked, and you have to move on.
Yeah.
Like you get back to the ground, and Bowser does super good and doesn't need too much. Doesn't need too many openings to end up closing stocks, because this game is still absolutely even, despite the oppression that Runaway is currently putting on.
Guess with the Shadow Ball with no travel time, as I like to call it, that move, Explosive Flame, quite strong at those ledge traps. It's all about recognizing like when she can pull it out, because if she does miss it, you get around that and you get back to ledge. But it's very, very scary to deal with. And so we're seeing now that I think mReed is tuning into this into this cast, because he's stopped jumping at ledge, which is really helping him out. Because as what you want him to do is catch Palutena doing those bad jumps and either go for a pivot grab or a pivot side B in Bowser's case.
Yeah, it looks like Runaway is just really trying to prolong this lead, and by going tit for tat with that stock up, you're making Bowser feel the pressure. Though 89 is kind of what Bowser subscribed to in the early game. That Nair out of shield will perfectly punish. No. Yeah, air dodge is down. Didn't want to burn his double jump and trying to get at a disadvantage, especially as Bowser. This forward throw won't quite do it, though.
I think actually down throw does more percent. So it's one of those things where like if you know that your forward throw isn't going to kill, sometimes you can optimize a percent. So it's just those little things can go a long way. Ooh, actually air dodges into him, but no punish.
Wow, the DI in almost got him killed.
Yeah, it's one of those risky things though, because like you don't want to get you don't want to miss DI a forward throw and explode that way. But I think it's one of those grabs where you can reaction DI, whereas you DI in and then if you see yourself being launched, sorry, I think you DI out. No, DI in, sorry, and then when you see yourself being launched downwards, you can reaction DI outwards.
Yeah, the move lasts long enough. Oh
yeah.
Man, I just remembered pre-patch Palutena
now.
Gone.
Hey, you just kind of just prayed. And
lasted 10 years and then you died.
Yeah. But very good stuff to Kotara. Sorry, it's I can't quite read it because it's
Runaway Kotara.
Oh, Kotara. Okay. But yeah, did a great job at catching out the short hops coming out from mReed. Kept him on the platforms as you should versus Bowser, and did get called out with a couple down airs and some good follow-ups, but was able to. That's what I saw is like he did not get ledge trapped at all. Every time he was put at the ledge, he took maybe a little bit of flame breath, but he was always picking the right option. So that's something for like especially a character like Bowser, where like up B at ledge is broken. It's a frame 6 multi-hit that you can, because of all the drift, you can up B in the middle of the roll distance, and you can catch both get up and both roll get up and neutral and get up attack.
I mean, yeah, Bowser makes a lot of mileage in every matchup at ledge. Even presumed losing matchups like Palutena, they can always bring it back with a good ledge play and good set play because of it. But we got the counter pick to Smashville, which meant the character swap to Zelda. I mean, if you have a Zelda in your back pocket, this is a pretty good stage to go to, and a pretty good matchup to try and contain the explosive Bowser, as we see an immediate 79 and the ledge return.
Yep, putting him in ledge jail, but finally getting his dare out. But that's the thing, is like, mReed right now, he gets this opening, but he swings right away. And wow, alright, well, he swung right away that time, it worked for him, but earlier, as you saw, is that like Kotara was very very ready. It's like, okay, he's gonna swing here, then I'll just counter hit and go for a huge combo. But yeah,
but you can only counter hit so much, I feel like. And while mReed is currently playing this very much like, I'm gonna run in, take a hit, and then try and give one back just as hard.
Yeah.
Like, if your opponent's getting 2 hits for every one, even if it's Zelda, and probably even especially if it's Zelda, you're gonna start having a bad time. Is like, we see the percent differential really start to fall in a ways. That get up attack was just far enough. Bowser's huge get up attack.
It is actually the biggest in the game, though.
Oh, I thought it was DK's.
I think DK might be slightly. In my mind, I always think of it as Bowser being the biggest. But it's probably like a couple of pixels, if at all.
Just like, I'm real matter of centimeters, but even still, they can fully use it. Nysa, not only was the down air pretty solid at the ledge coverage, but destroying the Phantom means Zelda can't use it for just that little bit of extra time, which is huge, but getting grabbed at the ledge, it's a free back throw.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, a lot of times that Emery's doing these full hops, and Kotara is so ready for it, and we're seeing a couple of dash shields, but it's always at spots where, like, Kotara's like, okay, it's gonna be a dash shield here, so I just wait for the shield and I grab that. So I guess maybe even like faking the approach might actually be in mReed's favor, since every time he is trying to go and he's fully committing to, I want to get in and hit you, which it works. It works sometimes. Like there, he was able to break open Zelda's very potent wall and go for the fair edge guard, but a lot of times it's been more so on Kotara's advantage.
Now, missing the lightning kick is Runaway Kotara, but he will find that confirm. Yeah, there was so many instances where it looked like mReed was, whether like stubbornly or just determinedly not wanting to dash back. Like, he would come in and he would then jump. He would commit to a jump, commit to a button, commit to a roll even, and just like keep trying to get back to center, force his way forward.
Yeah.
And against any zoner in this game, you can't try to just go forward with reckless abandon, because they will make you pay for it.
Well, like even the characters with the best approach options can still get messed up by a very competent defensive player. But
yeah,
it harkens back to what I said earlier. It's just like sometimes you gotta fake what you're doing. Like